Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for viewing once again. Today, I wanted to do a follow-up on the PCV valve I just replaced about a week ago with the check engine light. Now, I did get a new scanner, a Foxwell NT301 Plus, the plus being I'm able to check the battery voltage and the state of its condition. I'm going to do that first to check it out and see the health of my battery. I did replace this about 4 years ago, so I'm curious to know how well it's doing. Once I do check it, I will move on to the interior and plug it into the OBD port and check if there's any codes in the computer. This is a pretty relatively easy scanner to use and interface with. I kind of like it. Pretty straightforward. Tells you what you want to do and the steps and it guides you through. So in this case, I'm just checking the battery. It's a lead acid battery. It's going to ask me for the cold cranking amps that I can check on the battery itself. It'll tell me, and then I just input that value into the scanner and it'll run the diagnostic. I'm just checking to see the cold cranking amps on the battery. In this case, mine is 760 CCA. So I'm just inputting that. I was making sure. And once it's correct, just hit the enter button. And it will perform its test. And it gives you a pretty good readout too. In this state, it's showing my batteries in good state with the state of health and the state of charge. That's coming up on the screen shortly. And the volts, 12.44. So it's after 4 years, it's still pretty good. So now it's just quick, easy disconnect, and then I'm moving on to the interior. Now in the Elantra, the OBD port is located behind this panel here. You just pull off. And just plug it in. Make sure you orient the plug in the correct way. It only will go in one way, but make sure it does go in that correct way. Once it's powered on, you can either start the motor of the car, or you can just put it in the accessory mode. I chose to put it in the accessory mode. And then just toggle over the icons to hit the OBD scan and enter. It's going to talk to the computer. The first one is MIL. It's the check engine light. And then it asks you which feature you want to perform, engine or automatic transmission. I chose engine, and in this case it's read codes. So there's three types. There's stored codes, pending codes, and permanent codes. So for the first stored codes, there was nothing, which is good. And the pending one, I did a check. Nothing as well. It's good. And for the last one, I just, out of curiosity, just tried it. Nothing as well. So there's nothing in the computer that is stored or permanent. So that's a good sign. I think this is a very valuable tool to have for all you DIYers. It's a good way to know what's wrong with your car, especially when you get the check engine light to help pinpoint you in the direction of where the possible fault may occur. These days, these new cars, so much electronics, you won't even know where to start without one of the scanner. So it's a good tool to have. It's inexpensive, and I think anybody should get one of these. Thanks for viewing, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.